What's up, y'all? Love to the most high, not the most low. Yeah, I want to speak on this real violent stuff that's going on in the hip hop world, to the streets, from the gangs, from Houston to Memphis. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Yo Gotti, he ain't speaking now. I think a lot of these cats ain't speaking now because they sold their soul for the money. So he's not speaking now because he sold his soul for the money. So he can't speak out if you still want to get the benefits from the elites, from the status where they put him at now. And up there in Houston, same as Jay Prince, he ain't saying nothing either. They ain't doing nothing. The OGs ain't speaking out against the violence because they're part of the agenda to destroy the young generation in this gun violence. Because if they was, if those two, if the people that's all around the world that got something to do with it, from Chicago, whatever shot caller it is, in whatever city, whatever the biggest rapper it is the big rapper, is the biggest artist ain't speaking out against the violence, what's going on in the neighborhood, trying to make truce with the violence. You know what I mean? There's people, if they really was concerned about Young Dolph, rest in peace, Young Dolph, but they was really concerned about Young Dolph, all his fans and all his other people too, whatever it might be. Why they didn't set Young Dolph down and say you need to quit beef and squash the beef before it gets serious? You know what I'm saying? You remember the Tupac and Biggie thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody add fruit to your fires. People think when they get money, they act like they're invisible. When you get money, you ain't invisible. When you get money, you're a bigger target. But somehow these people think when they get money, they're invisible. You know what I'm saying? So they think they can't be touched if they call a hit on somebody and take them out, and thinking that the truth won't come out. The truth will come out because everybody see the truth. But a lot of these people selling their soul for money, man, they not speaking out. Just like the Mo 3, rest in peace, Mo 3. You know what I mean? Everybody love Mo 3 after he dead. But, after he passed away. But why y'all didn't try to get Mo 3 to make truth before he passed away? Y'all knew it was an ongoing feud for the last 3 or 4 years that was brewing in Dallas, Texas. But ain't nobody speaking out. Ain't nobody trying to get these brothers to come together. Everybody just sitting back watching it, waiting for that time to come. Who gonna get taken out first? You know what I'm saying? So our culture is dead itself because we sit back and wait for blood, started speaking out and getting these brothers to squash it before it comes to a death. You know what I mean? So they didn't give a crap about these people, man. Everybody worrying about blood. The podcast people, all these podcast people ain't doing nothing but just making money off the dead. That's all they doing. Ain't nobody trying to stop nobody. Because if you was that concerned about that person, why you didn't try to get that person's attention? You could reach out to anybody. A whole lot of people had these people information from bigger platforms, from the music platforms, all kind of platforms that put these brothers on. Got platforms where you could reach out and touch these people, and say we need to have a sit down with these two brothers. You know what I mean, to get them squash this beat before it boils over to a death. But ain't nobody, all these podcast people ain't nothing but a bunch of jokes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really putting no real effort in. Ain't nobody really trying to save people lives. They just feed off the dead. They feed off the violence, just like the people that's feeding off the violence in the gang life. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad it has to come to this point, but people ain't really serious about these people. Like everybody say they love you when you're dead, but when you're alive, they can't save you. Yeah, that's a joke. Y'all put it out there from all this old stuff that's going on out here. These people ain't trying to stop no violence. You know what I'm saying? They getting paid for the violence to keep going, destroy the neighborhood, destroy the young people, destroy the young rappers and all that. They need to have a stop the violence rap summit or something. You know what I'm saying? you know. But these CEOs ain't doing. These CEOs make money off your death. They make money off your music. They make money off of you from an insurance policy. Somebody take you out, so they be ready for you to die because they can cash in the insurance money. All these old so-called fake industry people ain't them. They evil, just as evil as the white man is. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, a lot of you Negroes evil, just as evil as the white man is, for the greed of the money. Because y'all ain't trying to stop a damn thing that's going on in our neighborhoods. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, peace and love to everybody. Yeah, when we gonna wake up? Peace. And stop D-riding because these suckers got money. A lot of these suckers got money ain't no damn good. We D-riding because they got money. Half of these suckers can't even walk in their neighborhoods without 3 or 4 bodyguards around them, but they real. If you real, you don't need no damn bodyguard. All them suckers that got bodyguards claiming they gangsters, you ain't no real gangsters. You hiding behind that word with a shield behind you with 4 5 bodyguards. Because without them bodyguards, anybody will whoop your head. You ain't no bodyguard. A lot of you suckers ain't tough. You just as tough as you is with somebody around you. You ain't got no security around you. You ain't that damn tough. You's a coward. Coward with money. That's what I said, a coward with money. I ain't no bad person or nothing like that, but I'm calling these suckers out. Yeah, they some cowards with money because they pay crash dummies to put out their dirty work. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, ain't nobody fear these suckers. A lot of these suckers ain't got no damn heart. That's why they walk around with 5 or 6 bodyguards. Because they did so much dirt in the neighborhood, they don't know who gonna cut their head off next. Yeah, a bunch of cowards with money. Destroying our damn neighborhoods and y'all kissing their ass like they God and they filth is all I do. They filth as the slave master that put Negroes in slave. Peace and love to everybody. One to grow on. Crazy horse. Yeah.